What's up, chat? It's me, Lynn-Matthews, and today, of course, I have to start it with a fucking cough. Anyways, today, I can't even. Okay. So today, I'm here with Bella, and this is part 2 out of 4 to reacting to Epic the Musical. We are both gonna be reacting to the Circe and Underworld sagas.
Yeah.
I think I'm sick. Okay. So we're gonna start off with the Circe saga, which consists of, aka my favorite saga, which consists of the songs "Puppeteer," "Wouldn't You Like," "Done For," and "There Are Other Ways."
Alright.
Why is this thing not play? Okay.
Captain, I have something that I must confess, something that I must get off my chest. Until it is said, I cannot rest. Captain, you really gotta make sure this island is secure. But Captain, there's only so much left we can endure. Whatever you need to say can wait some more. Of that I'm sure. Okay.
Eurylochus, back so soon. Where's the rest of your crew? And by the gods, what happened to you?
We came across a palace. Inside we heard a voice. It seemed to show no malice. To greet it was our choice, but nothing could prepare us for the power that awaited inside.
What did this palace hide?
Sir, since we left home, we faced a variety of foes from a wide range of places. Gods, monsters, you know the roster. Hostile creatures that we could resist. But this was a hell of a twist, cause we are weak to a power like this.
What was it?
A woman.
What?
She had us in just 2 words.
Come inside.
Damn.
Welcome to the best part of your life. Go ahead and rest wherever you like. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
Only I stayed outside, but the rest went in.
Take a seat. Let me bring you all something to eat. I bet you're tired from the years spent on your feet. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
By the time they ate, it was far too late. For inside the meal,
Think of your past.
she had cast a spell.
And your mistakes.
They began to squeal
They'll be the
and
last
grow mountain tails.
mistakes you'll
She
make.
changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
They transformed,
This is the
and
price.
it wasn't quick.
We paid
She
it in.
turned our men
The world is not
from men to pigs.
and to forgive.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
We have to go save them.
No, we don't. Look at all we've lost and all we've learned. Every single cost is so much more than what we've earned. Think about the men we have left before they're none. Let's just cut our losses, you and I, and let's run.
Of course I'd like to leave now. Of course I'd like to run. But I can hardly sleep now, knowing everything we've done. There's no length I wouldn't go if it was you I had to save. I can only hope you'd do the same.
I can hear her still,
No one will
and her
find
voice deceives.
their way between.
What if she can't be killed?
My nymphs and I.
Will you choose to leave?
Their loving queen.
I don't know.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer,
She's
yeah.
a clever witch,
This is the
and
price.
she's hard to slay.
We paid it all.
It's a game of wits,
We draw the line.
but you don't have to play.
Watch from above.
I have to try.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
Just gotta give props for. Just gotta say, Talia's voice is super awesome when it comes to playing Circe.
Yeah, I can see why you like the song now. Her voice is really good.
Yeah, and low-key, no spoilers, but I heard from like a couple of people that some guys named Lynn, Dell, and Zio are gonna be covering that song soon.
Oh, nice.
And so far, we're just waiting on Zio to finish, then the cover, and then it should be up on Dell's channel. And that might be my favorite song within, or yeah, that's like my favorite song in the Circe saga. Now it's time for my second favorite song, and low-key no glaze, but everyone's favorite character appears in Wouldn't You Like?
All right, let's see.
I must say, what a brilliant speech you gave.
Who goes there?
Just a friend who could help you save your men. A foe like Circe's not to be messed with. You want to beat her, you'll need the blessing of a certain god. Divine intervention, someone who's not afraid to send a message.
OMG, it's Hermes.
Hermes? Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can beat her. Wouldn't you like to have some other magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. She can turn you to an animal that'll end up on her plate. She can often make you fall in love like you're on your 100th date. She can conjure up a monster that'll grind you to the bones. She has all the ways to hurt you when you take her on alone. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be turned. Wouldn't you like to have some other magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. Oh, oh. Here in the roots of this flower, there lies such a power to take her on. You must consume and digest it, then you'll manifest a being of your creation. All you need's imagination, though it's only for a moment. Till you've beaten your opponent.
And I call this route Holy Moly.
Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be turned. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be turned. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her.
Hermes! Thank you.
Don't thank me, friend. You very well may die. Good luck.
I would just like to point out that Hermes was selling Odysseus a flower. Let me repeat that. Hermes, bleh, I can't speak. Hermes was selling Odysseus, aka his great grandson, a flower.
Well then.
Yeah, if anyone can catch my drift, and it'll make him high on power too. I mean, I'm not one to say much, but
Also, I can see why y'all like Hermes now. This man is so goofy.
yeah, special thanks. I would just like to say Troy has very awesome vocals when it comes to playing Hermes as well. But this isn't the only time we see him. Not that I'm spoiling anything or anything, but like,
Okay. Anyways, next song.
All right, next is Done For, aka the song where the most goofiest song in the saga, in the Hermes saga. I mean Circe saga.
Lady of the palace, sorry that I asked this, but I hope that I've been misinformed. I sent out some scouts to take a look around through here, and they wound up at your doors. Through the years we seldom get a warm welcome, so I must ask just to be sure. Did you do something to them?
Who, me? All I did was reveal their true form.
You turned them into pigs.
I don't know who you are nor why you're here, but let me make this one thing clear. I've got people to protect, nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking chances, dear. If you make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I could put a spell on you and you're done for. Boy, you better run or soon you will be done for.
I don't mean to tip your scale, but you will fail at placing any spells on me.
I just smoked a flower, marijuana power.
So you better cower now and flee.
You must be a liar, mortals can't acquire money without dire consequence.
Then I must be a god like you, cause I got this root from the ground with my bare hands.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he?
Okay, fine, yes. Well, regardless, you and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I've got people to protect, friends I can't neglect. So now there is no turning back. You've made your one wrong move, now you're done for. I will be the one to prove that you're done for. Not even a spell saves you, cause you're done for. Oh, you better run, or soon you will be done for. Lost.
My nymphs are like my daughters, I protect them at all costs. The last time we let strangers live, we faced a heavy loss. You've given me no reason to bestow you with my trust, but everyone's true colors are revealed in acts of lust.
I'm not sure I follow.
Can I just point out that the battle between Circe and Odysseus is not 100% accurate, because it was actually a battle between a chimera and a cyclops.
Mm.
And on top of that, can we also just point out how Hermes is spectating, watching the fight in the background?
Goofy boy.
He's just so proud that what is it? His great grandson won the fight. Just like that's my great grandboy. I guess they were really having a great grand time. Oh, and also
yes, they were.
I just smoked the flower, marijuana power. Now there are other ways where Circe tries to seduce Odysseus.
There are other ways of persuasion. There are other modes of control. There are other means of deceit. There are other roads to the soul. There are other actions of passion. You have so much left to learn. Want to save your men from the fire. Show me that you're willing to burn.
Who's to say with the mistakes I've made
Don't be
that they
afraid.
will be the
Think
last
of your
mistakes I
past.
ever made?
Don't break when there is so much power, but there's no puppet here. This is the price
I'm
we pay
just
love.
on
There is no line,
I'm
never
just
enough. So
a
much power, but there's no puppet here.
I can't. Back at home, my wife awaits for me. She's my everything, my Penelope. And she's all my power, but it's been 12 long years, 12 long years since I have seen my wife, and now the god of tides is out to end my life. So I beg you, Circe, grant us mercy, and let us puppets leave.
Poseidon, eh? There might be a way to evade him. this other way's very dangerous. It might be your one final hope. I know of a brilliant prophet. Problem is this prophet is dead. I can't get you home, but I'll get you to the underworld instead. I'll release your men and I'll get you to the underworld instead.
Wait, you're helping us?
There are many ways of persuasion. There are many modes of control. Maybe showing one act of kindness leads to kinder souls down the road. I remember actions of passion. I have been in love once before.
But then got jealous and turned Stella into a monster. But I'm not saying much.
Or maybe one day the world will need a puppeteer.
So much power, but there's no puppet here.
And that ends the Circe saga.
Boys, I will say that.
Anyways, there are like a lot of things I wanted to point out. What is it? She really has been saying a lot of done for. I guess that's why it's a song name. Technically speaking, a lot of the songs in Epic are named after a commonly repeated phrase. I think the only five exceptions being the Horse and the Infant, Mutiny, God Games, Charybdis, and the Challenge.
I guess that makes sense.
Was the entire song based on the real life situation? The entirety of Epic the Musical is actually based off of Homer's The Odyssey. Except there are a couple of tweaks in the musical compared to the actual poem itself. For starters, instead of the Odyssey starts with a bunch of gods talking about freeing Odysseus from Calypso's island, which is actually brought up later in the musical, but the musical starts with Odysseus and the rest of the Greeks fighting in the Trojan War.
Does that make sense?
On top of that, Circe and Odysseus do kind of sleep together out of with Odysseus having absolutely zero say in the Odyssey. Instead, that part is rather kind of replaced in favor of Circe seducing Odysseus while also trying to kill him.
Fair enough.
Now for the stuff from, and there are other ways. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, that's right. Jorge constantly bullied himself because of a mistake he actually made in the song.
What would that mistake be?
When Odysseus says that it's been 12 long years since he's last seen his wife, even though at the time it's actually been 10 years.
Talk about flying too fast.
Then at that point it just became like a commonly used meme. And also this isn't brought up until like a behind the scenes video that Jay actually posted. But one of the crew members, Elpenor, dies within the Circe saga, but it's not actually brought up. It was supposed to be in reference to a later song, but that song got cut because when Poseidon killed the rest of Odysseus' fleet, he killed 557 men. Then in the Underworld, the ghosts say that 558 men are dead. This is because Elpenor died in the Circe saga. It's not mentioned, but he died because he got drunk and fell off of the roof of Circe's palace and broke his neck.
Dang, that's kind of crazy.
All right, now the Underworld saga, aka the saga that needs more recognition, aka the same saga that I've literally been listening to in school for like the last week. Like the shortest saga at only 3 songs. Starting with the Underworld.
Friends, Circe's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear,
Full speed ahead.
Until we find the
I gotta find
prophet.
Tiresias.
My comrades, this land confuses your mind. So no matter who we find,
Full speed ahead until we find the prophet.
good.
All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. But in the underworld, your past is all close behind. This life confuses your mind.
When does a man become a monster? 558 men who died under your command. Captain, 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 why would you let the Cyclops live when ruthlessness is mercy?
All I hear are screams. Every time I
Dare to close my eyes.
I no longer dream. Only nightmares
There's of those who die. Nothing's what it seems.
Nothing's what it seems.
But in the underworld, the past seems close behind.
Thinking of the infant from that night.
You can just see the trauma in Odysseus' face when he's thinking about the infant that he killed. Look at an infant side of Oh my goodness. It's Pancake. I mean,
Oh my
holy-
god. Y'all cannot do that to me. No.
Oh yeah, because Pancake just got squashed like a pancake. I mean, yeah, he's dead.
Shut up.
But it only gets sadder from here because Odysseus encounters another loved one in the underworld.
That voice.
It's Anticlea, aka Odysseus brings it up.
Mom?
Yeah, his mom.
Odysseus, when you come home, I'll be waiting. Even if you're the last thing I see, I'll be
I'm right here, Mom. Can't you see? I'm waiting. I took too long
I'll always love you.
and ventured too
I'll
far
stay
while you were
waiting, waiting, waiting.
Bye, Mom.
All I hear are screams every time I dare to close my eyes.
I no longer dream.
There's of those who died. Nothing's what it seems.
Nothing's what it seems, but in the underworld,
Your past is always close behind.
your past
Is always close behind. Down in the underworld.
Oh my goodness, that was Tiresias, and it's also the saddest song ever.
Bruh, for real though.
It's the saddest song within all of Epic. Some
Yeah.
can debate that it would be "Would You Fall in Love with Me Again," but it's actually the Underworld, according to some redditors. But oh my goodness, Odysseus' mom is dead because this is brought up in God games, but she died of a broken heart.
Oh no.
Aphrodite brings this up in God games, which is like way later. But you want to know what's funny that some people may not know?
What?
Anticlea is Odysseus' mother. Odysseus is played by Jorge, and Anticlea is played by Jorge's mom.
Oh wait, I've actually seen a few comments about that.
Yeah, so it turns out that Jorge actually did get his mom, his dad, and his sister to sing in his musical.
Nice.
because Jorge's mom plays Anticlea, aka Odysseus' mom. Jorge's dad plays Hephaestus in God Games, and then Jorge's sister plays Princess Winion in Dangerous. But it's kind of hard to tell with all the vocals, especially when all of the Winions are talking.
Yeah.
All right, next song is when Odysseus turns into an angry owl, aka No Longer You.
We're already like an hour. We're already like an hour into this musical already. God dang.
Yep.
I am the prophet with the answers you seek. Time I've unlocked it. I see past
Odysseus turns into an angry owl in the song.
There is a world where I help you get home, but that's not a world I know. What? I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you. This can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing. I see your palace covered in red. Faces of men who had long believed you're dead. I see your life with a man who is haunting, a man
Angry Owl section in 3, 2, 1
of bodies. Who? I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you.
And that's No Longer You. It's technically, and all everyone can hate me for saying this, but it's my least favorite song within the Underworld saga.
How come?
I feel like the Underworld is so sad. It actually made me feel something. That's why it's one of my favorites. And then this next song, Monster, it also kind of touches me in a way. I feel like No Longer You. Well, I mean, I can't lie. Tiresias did actually foreshadow everything that happens later in the musical, but No Longer You felt nah in my book.
Just felt nah.
Yeah. Also, speaking of which, you know how Tiresias kept saying that but Odysseus can get home, but that's not a world I know?
Yeah.
This is the world that Tiresias knows.
Ah.
I'm not all about to let you all suffer through 5 minutes of every single epic song being played at once. This is literally all the comments be like, all I hear are screams. The screams in question. But that's not a world I know. The world Tiresias knows. What was going through Odie's head on that ledge? Love in Paradise spoilers. So this is what Tiresias saw. Epic. The confusion song. Thunder, if you won't, I'll break the kid's hands. You've doomed us all, Eurylochus. Waiting. Sounds like an average Jorge skit.
All right, but anyways,
It's fast. All right, and final song, the third and final song of the Underworld saga, and also the final song in the first act of Epic.
All right.
And also my second favorite song.
How has everything been turned against us?
It is when Odysseus
How did
becomes the monster. Rah, rah,
suffering
rah.
become so endless? How am I to reunite with my estranged? Do I need to change? I'm surrounded by the souls of those I've lost. I'm the only one whose line I haven't crossed. What if the greatest threat we'll find across the sea is me? What if I'm the monster? What if I'm in the wrong? What if I'm the problem that's been hiding all along? What if I'm the one who killed you every time I gave to guilt? What if I've been far too kind to foes, but a monster to ourselves? What if I'm the monster? Is the Cyclops struck with guilt when he kills? Is he up in the middle of the night? Or does he end my men to avenge his friend and then sleep knowing
This
he
basically
is
covers the
alive?
Cyclops
When the
saga,
witch turns men to pigs to protect her nymphs, is she going insane?
Circe
Or
saga,
did she learn to be colder when she got older and now she saves them the pain? When a god comes down
And the
makes a
Ocean
fleet
saga.
drown, is he scared that he's doing something wrong? Or does he keep us in check so we must respect him and now no one dares to piss him off?
oh yeah, and the
Does a
Troy
soldier
saga.
use a wooden horse to kill sleeping Trojans cause he is vile? Or does he throw away his remorse and save more lives with guile? If I became the monster and threw that guilt away, would that make us stronger? Would it keep our foes at bay? If I became the monster to everyone but us and made sure we got home again, who would care if we're unjust? If I became that, oh, ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. And deep down I know this well. I lost my best friend, I lost my mentor, my mom, 500 men gone. This can't go on, I must get to see Penelope and Telemachus. So if we must sail through dangerous oceans and beaches, I'll go where Poseidon won't reach us. And if I gotta drop another infant from a wall in an instant so we all don't die, then I'll become the monster. I will deal the blow, and I'll become the monster like nothing ever known. So what if I'm the monster lurking deep below? I must become the monster, and then we'll make it whole. Penelope. I'll become the monster.
And that's the end of Act 1.
Mm.
And also the end of like literally the Underworld saga. Low-key, this fun fact, this song actually got taken down and replaced.
Really? Why?
Yeah. Because Jay said that it was too dark, so he had to make a new variant of it.
Oh, guess that makes sense.
Yeah, and this is the new variant.
I am the monster, rah rah rah,
What the heck?
rah rah rah. I am the monster, I am the monster, I am the monster, rah rah rah.
Just kidding, that was an April Fool's prank.
Oh my gosh.
That was an April Fool's prank that Jay made.
Bruh.
Yeah, this was like The Eurylochus though, Eurylochus and Polonius just what? Anyways, now that concludes the end of the entirety of Act 1. I got a little prediction to make, and this covers like the entirety of Epic.
Do tell.
Okay, so let's go. This is literally the shortest reaction compared to the last stream. Okay, so many things. For starters, we reacted to 3 different sagas, which is like the most sagas you'll ever see us react to, which had a total of 13 songs, and also which had a total of 13 songs, and the Underworld saga is like literally the shortest saga. It only has like 3 songs. Just saying. Okay. Anyways, here's a theory. Let's go back to the Cyclops saga, where Odysseus is just like, I am the infamous Odysseus to Polyphemus. Okay, so what if Odysseus didn't reveal his name to the Cyclops? What would happen then? Honestly, my prediction, the outcome will still be the same. The only difference is Poseidon wouldn't be hunting them down, because think about it. Because Polyphemus is the son of Poseidon, and Poseidon hears about Polyphemus getting hurt, then ruthless mercy upon us, blah blah that. So if Odysseus never revealed his name to the Cyclops, they'd practically just get rid of the the Ocean Saga, the Circe Saga, and the Underworld Saga, and would just jump straight to the Thunder Saga. They would just start with they'd still have to pass through Sirens though. Like they just jump right into Suffering and Different Beast. And since Odysseus actually hasn't embraced, and since the Underworld Saga never happened, Odysseus actually doesn't learn how to embrace ruthlessness. So he probably spares the Sirens and such. But I guess at that point Athena kind of leaves, but like even then they'd still have to pass through Scylla and all that, and maybe it's at that time Odysseus still has to sacrifice 6 men in order to pass through Scylla instead of facing Charybdis. And then Eurylochus knows about this, and they get into a fight. The outcome still ends up being the same after that. The only difference is they just get rid of like Poseidon and then the Circe, Underworld, and Ocean sagas. And at the same time, that would also mean Charybdis would have ended on a good note. Like after the song Charybdis, after the song Charybdis, they would have skipped over Get in the Water and 600 Strike. Those songs would have never happened. And I guess at the time there would also be like a shorter time span as well, because I guess that means it would have only taken Odysseus like 10 years. 10 years after he left Ithaca, like 10 to 12 years or so. So really he'd be seeing a 10-year-old, like a 10 or 12-year-old Telemachus, and then Penelope, but the ending is still kind of the same, only a shorter time frame, I guess. So really, not much changes except for the fact that they just get rid of Poseidon and every other important character. And also that concludes the end of the stream. Next time we're gonna be reacting to the Thunder and Wisdom sagas, aka the 2 sagas that confuse me the most. Probably just because of the order, but nah. Bella, do you have any last words? Can I also join? I mean, I'll still consider. I mean, I might consider it. I don't know. I mean, this channel is still brand new, and I'm not ready to kind of jump into the more upstanding things just yet. Yeah. Oh well. Loki, drink some drink. It's good for you, and we'll see you next time when we react to the Thunder Saga and the Wisdom Saga next time, which consists of the song Suffering, Different Beasts. Yes, hold on, I was caught off guard. Sorry. Suffering, Different Beasts, Scylla, Mutiny, Thunderbringer, Legendary, Little Wolf, Will Be Fine, God Games, and I'm missing a song. I am totally missing a song. There's like 10 songs in that entire thing. Hold on. Legendary, Little Wolf, We'll Be Fine, Love in Paradise, and God Games. Yeah. Drink some drinks is good for you, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Whoa!